In the year 2000, before the Hunger Games sparked teen revolutions, before Fortnite turned the last man standing trope into a competitive game mode, a Japanese film called Battle Royale shocked the world, being banned in certain countries. It was violent, brutal and controversial, but would soon go on to define one of the most influential storytelling formulas of the 21st century. Released in 2000, Battle Royale wasn't just a movie, it was a warning, a brutal, unflinching mirror held up to a society afraid of its own youth. It was part dystopian satire, part ultra-violent social experiment, but it defined the last man standing structure we now see everywhere. Where most teen movies explored growing up, Battle Royale made it deadly, turning high school cliques into kill or be killed allegories, and whether it meant it or not, Battle Royale laid the foundation for an entire genre, one that would dominate movies, games and internet culture decades later. To understand how Battle Royale became a blueprint for a global phenomenon, we have to go back to a Japan in crisis. The late 90s were a time of disillusionment in Japan. The economic bubble had burst, youth unemployment was rising, schools were under pressure and the society was afraid of its teenagers. In that environment, author Kushin Takami wrote Battle Royale, a dystopian novel where a class of 9th graders is forced by the government to kill each other on a deserted island until only one remains. It was a controversial book, it was even banned in some schools, but it struck a chord, dark, provocative and disturbingly relevant. Then Kinji Fukasaku brought Takami's vision to the big screen. At 70 years old, he directed a movie about teen violence and government oppression, with the energy of someone half his age and twice as angry. The film wasn't subtle, it was loud, bloody and unapologetically political. A satire of authority and critique of generational fear. The film was heavily criticised in Japan and even more so abroad. It wasn't released in the US for over a decade, partly because distributors were afraid of the backlash, and partly because after events like Columbine, no one wanted to touch a film about teenagers killing each other. It was meant to be a dystopian allegory, a story about control, fear and fragility of youth. What it accidentally did was build the foundation for an entirely new narrative, one where survival isn't just the goal, it's the whole point. Think about it, a confined space, a group of competitors, limited resources, and one rule, last one standing wins. That's not just a story anymore, that's a genre. From Susan Collins' The Hunger Games in 2008, to the explosive rise of PUBG and Fortnite in the late 2010s, the DNA is unmistakable. Even the name of the genre, Battle Royale, is literally taken from this film's title. A once banned movie turned into a global gaming phenomenon. That's not irony, that's legacy. But here's the twist, the original Battle Royale was never about entertainment. It was about horror, the horror of watching kids become soldiers in a world that stopped caring. Modern Battle Royale games, on the other hand, turn that horror into sport. What was once a critique of authoritarian control is now a Saturday night hangout with friends. In the end, Battle Royale didn't just predict the future of entertainment, it created it. Without it, we might have never seen the Hunger Games, Squid Game, or even the online gaming culture that defines a generation today. It's the movie that began as a warning and ended as a prophecy. 25 years later, Battle Royale is still teaching us one thing. No matter how much the world changes, the fight to survive never goes out of style. So, as always, like and subscribe for more content, and if you like this video, check out my channel, Cinna Ripple, where we discuss the movies that move you.